Reporter Mbali Thethani following the arguments in court around cadre deployment. She joins us now from court. Mbali, good afternoon to you. What arguments in court today?
Well, indeed, Stephen, it was indeed a day one of the ANC versus the DA. And of course, you would know that the DA has brought the ANC to the High Court here in Pretoria. They want this court to abolish the ANC's cadre deployment policy. And Stephen, you would remember that it is indeed something that the Chief Justice, Justice Zondo, touched on in his State of Capture report. And of course, we learnt of these revelations from the testimonies which were conducted, some from former ministers like Barbara Hogan, as well as the President, President Cyril Ramaphosa, as well as then Secretary General of the ANC and now Chairperson of the ANC, Gwede Mantashe, in terms of how certain officials were deployed to key strategic departments of the country. But at the same time, we also know that they went out to defend the cadre deployment policy, saying that the cadre deployment committee only recommends, it does not appoint. But let's take a listen to what the legal representative of the DA had to say in court today when it comes to the issues around whether the committee deploys or whether it recommends officials to those key departments.
We're here to chop down the fact that the ANC can think that it can have any influence and recommend who should be the next Eskom CEO. That's what we're here to do. That cancer, so-called, if it is a cancer, and your lordships and ladyship will decide whether it's a cancer, needs to be removed so that there can be a clean body going forward, as the Constitutional Assembly contemplated, a distinction between party and state. What the ANC says and what the government says about, it's actually very interesting to see what they actually say. They say, no, we just recommend. We don't dictate. That's what they say. With the front of the mouth. But deep down in the throat, it says, you, state, if you don't do what we tell you to do, there are going to be consequences, my friend. That isn't recommending. That's dictating.
Well, Stephen, we'll also know that, following what took place here in court today, the ANC defended the committee, saying that, well, all political parties have the right to suggest various names in terms of who should be deployed to key sectors, and also saying that it is a freedom of speech when the party says it would like so-and-so to be appointed to a certain position. But at the same time, the ANC also bringing out minutes to this court, saying that in all the minutes of the cadre deployment committee meetings, they have in the past suggested, and of course, government has even gone ahead to make their own appointments, Stephen, even though those appointments were not on the list of the cadre deployment committee of the ANC. So, Stephen, we'll know that now. We will continue to hear more arguments tomorrow because this matter has been set down for 2 days. So this matter is indeed expected to continue here at the Pretoria High Court.
Mbali Thethani, thank you very much indeed. Do appreciate the update from the High Court there and, of course, in Gauteng. More arguments to come on that. There will be another side to that argument, which I presume we'll hear over the next couple of days.